Hey guys, ITB Jude here. Today we wanted to go through all the different leaders or all the different leadership heroes that you have. Hannibal being one of the favorites in the game. Then you've also got Frederick, also a legendary character. Both of them have that DPS and siege. You've also got Ivan, DPS siege as well. And then here at the bottom, because I haven't worked on him at all, is Herman, DPS siege. So not a whole lot to go into there. Two are purple, two are gold. Hannibal, when you have the ability to buy him, if you're willing to spend, this is the guy you want to have. He makes a difference on any crew because he helps all troop types. So other ones, they just help the cavalry. That's what they're good at. Others are priests. Then you've got your infantry, Nubenago. There's and then obviously you have archery as well, but put a leader with any group that you want to use. That's your primary attacking force, your best troops, and then obviously a hero that works with that complements those best troops that you have, whether they be cavalry, infantry, or archery. Going back though, once they're awakened, there's no numbers at the bottom. Before they're awakened, you can kind of see what the numbers, that kind of leads into these skills on the side. So your skill slot level, I have 18 right now, but it counts as 16 because I haven't hit that 20, and I'm getting 16% training speed. Every hero is going to give you something different. Well, not every hero is going to give you something different. I focused on a lot of the training speeds. So my Hannibal, my Temujin, and my Richard, they're all about that training speed. So I'm working on them. And then also the level that they're at. Depending on what level you're at, they're going to give you a difference. So this is defense of all units. This one is cavalry attack. He is a cavalry guy. Infantry defense. He's a defending kind of guy. Cavalry attack. You get the idea. Jumping back over here, leveling them up. Somebody who's not at level 50. So here's a 40. You can click on that button and it's going to tell you how much it's going to cost to jump them up. So I need 130 legendary proofs in order to jump Frederick to level 41. Once you jump to level 41, then it'll unlock another slot, another power that you can use. So 41, 51, and level 60. That's, some of those powers, if you want to read them all before they're unlocked, that is something that maybe prioritizes why you want to work on a specific hero over another. But once they're awakened, you just pick your 4 favorites here at the bottom by dragging it down and putting it in the slot that you want it to be. And it'll tell you what slot it's sitting in. But pay attention to what you're using. Some of them expire after a few seconds. Some have a lower percentage value. It's not guaranteed that it's going to work. Like this one's only 10% chance of working for 5 seconds versus, this guy who's jumps up my normal attack power by 30%. Doesn't say anything about seconds, doesn't say anything about a percent chance. It's just 30% damage. So I'm obviously going to like that one better. And that is that leader. Frederick, really good at the siege. All of them label as siege. I like to use Hannibal when I'm attacking people, though, whereas Frederick has better powers when it comes to, or better skills, I should say, when it comes to siege. He was making a pretty big difference, even at level 10. I noticed it, and when I was attacking the temple, and decided to go ahead and push him as far as I could with the XP I had available to me at the time, the books, and got him up to 40. So he makes a big difference. Your purple guys, I used to use Ivan a lot when I did the siege. And now that I've got Frederick, I just kind of team them up together. But Frederick's the guy who makes that difference for me. Herman, he's there. Germanic commander. So if you start with that civilization, you're going to get that leadership guy, Herman. If you want to start off with a leader, just because it is a great one to have, a skill to have, then Germanic might be the civilization for you to start off your game. or your farm, whatever you might want when you're building up these up. Now let's talk about where can you need those XP books. Where can you get them? Here at the secondary gate, you can do what's called the Homeland Defense, and these will provide you books, resources, and some speed ups, each level that you can compete and beat. Another place that you can go is the VIP store. Depending on how much you've invested into the game, you can buy chests, the silver chests, the gold chests, XP books are over here, some proofs. Obviously, it depends on your VIP what's unlocked. So I'd scroll down further. It's going to tell me the number, so I'm not going to unlock this till 13. And you can just pay attention, like, hey, I really want to get to these gold proofs. I need to get to VIP, we'll call it 10 or 9 or 8 or whatever it might be. That's just a nice way to for quick purchases as well, whether it be purchasing with gold or your resources. I like to get the ones that the resources, I feel like they're less expensive because I can just go gather them on the map versus gold where you have to purchase unless you have a gold village where you can farm a little bit on the grounds every now and then. Another place you can go is in the campaign. Here in the campaign, every 5th level in a stage is going to give you, and I'll show you an example here at 8:15, you're going to get 10 pieces for Joan of Arc. I believe it was 7 at the 8:10 and it's 5 at the 8:5. Those Joan of Arc, this is the only place you can get her pieces a little bit easier. Also getting stars. So you get a 3-star for completing the mission without, dying within that 60 seconds or percentage value of life that you have left, HP. Add up those stars and you can unlock, there's 10 proofs. I mean, that's a big one. And there's some legendary or some epic experience books and some speed ups, 8-hour tech speed ups. That's pretty big. And then they just kind of keep adding to that list the further you get to that full stars. So if you have not been completing your earlier missions to full stars, 100% complete, get that done because you can get those chests at the bottom. Another place you can go is going to be the Alliance store. And you can pick up, sometimes you'll see some XP books down here. They do cost a little bit more, but you can also see some badges. Like, if I see anything gold down here, I'm picking those suckers up. Like, those are big to me. Also, for our attack bonuses, I like the 10% ones, but there's some 5% ones. Those can make a big difference in a fight. And some speed ups or resources are also available here. You can also ask the Alliance to open up items for purchase. So this is all stuff that your Alliance can buy, but they're really expensive. Like this one is 2 million Alliance points, these gold pieces. If you can convince your leader to give you that, you can change your civilization from maybe cavalry based to infantry based, just picking different skills as you level up. There's also silver chests here. They're not as expensive, but they can add up if you're trying to buy a whole bunch. There are 3 of them in stock, it looks like, so I would be able to pick one up right now if I wanted to. There's a log showing who bought what, when, so that we can kind of keep an eye on the spending from the R4s, as they're the only ones that can buy that stuff. Also, some chests here. It's just letting me know what I have available to me, and that it's 2 million points if I want to buy this, which I have one. It's always going to be sitting there. I'm not worried about it, but there's always that. Should you use up everything you have and still have more points, which is listed here in the top right, feel free to do that refresh. You can do it up to 6 times a day. The first one being free, the next one costing some points, and it kind of goes up. And I feel like there's one other place you can go, but I don't want to make this video take longer than it needs to. If I can't find it at the moment, I'll just tell you in another video. So appreciate you watching. I hope this was helpful for you.